Hello, everyone, and welcome to the last episode of Campaign 3, the Real D&D podcast. And as we left off, our heroes had just found an insane amount of the quote-unquote cure in the king and queen's closet. And then they decided that they needed to talk to them and figure out what was going on. So, with some magic help from Poplin, they informed the king and queen that they were kind of hiding in their closet and that they needed to speak. And as they popped out, the king and the queen were not confused at all as to why they were here and told them that that they needed to talk. So, Poplin, Elena, the king and queen are standing in front of you. What do you do?
God, we're jumping right into it. Goodness. I don't know what I expected, but well, I don't know. Um, I forget. We walked out of the room and he was like, "Come, we have lots to discuss."
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, that is what's
what's
happening.
what's going on? What's the deal? That sucks. I should say something better, but that's what came out, so that's what we're doing.
The king looks at you and says, We we knew that something was wrong, and we enlisted help from your friend Danny, and he came and confirmed our suspicions that our son is and he didn't sneeze, I just did. um he confirmed our suspicions that our son has been getting worse and worse, and that we can't really seem to figure out what is wrong with him. But after figuring out for quite a while, we figured out that my son isn't sick, that he's getting poisoned. And we need your help to stop it before it spreads into the town.
Poisoned by who?
So, the queen butts in and she says, our son got sick, and so we hired Viola because we heard that she was from other kingdoms and she would help get she would help heal other people who've gotten sick, and so we were hoping she would do the same for us. And she got here, and Josiah's symptoms just seemed to be changing. That he was getting sicker and sicker, and it wasn't the same as how it started. So we figured out that Viola, she has been poisoning our son, and then when we told her about it, we figured out she threatened to poison the whole town if we were to do anything about this.
I don't know what to do with this information. Because, like, Viola was going on and on about how not to trust the king.
That is, yes, that is true.
Favorite running joke is that as media people, somehow I still struggle with technology.
Okay,
So hard.
I'm back.
Hello.
Okay, last I heard, Jack said that Viola was telling you guys not to trust the king.
Yeah, and Poplin asked if Josiah is being poisoned, then what is the cure for?
So, the this poison that she is giving Josiah is also affecting non-elves very, very hard. So we've quarantined him to his room because a lot of staff has gotten sick through him, and that could, if that spreads into the town, then most of the town will be wiped out.
So what would you like us to do?
Well, our hope is to somehow contain Viola and to distribute this. We've been calling it the cure, but it is more like it's more like a vaccine. And distribute that into the town so that there's no way that any more people can get sick from this.
Okay, so we gotta go capture Viola. Um,
Hmm.
we can do that. So,
Okay.
uh, where should... Do you have somewhere if we could, like, I don't know, kidnap her or something and put her in a cage for a while? Do you have a cage for us to put her in?
Our hope was that because you've spoken to her and she thinks that you're like on her, that she thinks that you don't suspect her, that you could go into Josiah's room and bring her into here, and then the king motions to a door into their room that from like the outside looks like what could be perceived as an office, but he shows that it's very much a one way in, no way out type of situation.
Okay.
In theory, all we have to do is convince her to come this way.
How would we... Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm trying to think, like, what could we say to get her to come into their bedroom?
I don't remember what we last said to her. Like, what was our conversation that one time we had talked to her?
I don't recall. We left the note in her pocket,
Yeah.
and
I like scroll, but it was so long ago.
she was trying to get a So she led us to the house with the big spiders in it, right? Am I remembering that correctly? She's the one that told us that that was over there.
Yes.
Okay. So what does she need with the spiders? Or no, it wasn't her because we know it was like a guard guy that had been going back and forth.
The king is the one who is going like
Oh,
through the tunnel
okay.
to the house to collect the like web.
Okay.
I feel like the last thing we must have just been talking about a cure, and then she was like, "Wild goose chase, blah blah blah." If all true, I'm
Yeah.
beside you.
I'm just not fully sure which party we're supposed to trust because there's like Jordan's whole situation of her just kind of disappearing and then showing back up and helping us. Like, if she's helping us, or if she's like on our side, so is the king and queen, but then the king and queen and Jordan are not on each other's side.
Let's
I'm
see if the king are telling the truth.
Yeah, I guess can we just insight check
Yeah, you guys can.
everything that they just said?
Yeah, you guys can absolutely inside check them.
17.
13?
17.
17. That is very different.
Got a 4.
Oh,
Okay. So, Sam, you think that this is all some big misunderstanding and that Viola and Jordan are probably the same person. And Poplin, you're thinking about it and you're thinking, like, Jordan ran away. Why did she go into the town? Why is she still living here in the castle, even though she's supposedly have ran away? Why did she tell Danny to work in the library? And you're thinking about it, and the King and the Queen story is making a little sense. The only thing that seems left out is Jordan. Is why? What's her deal? And you kind of put together that maybe Jordan didn't run away from her parents.
she's running away from the poison or from Viola. Is that what?
Well, if Viola is poisoning the prince, why shouldn't she poison the princess as well? Poplin, can you give me a history check?
Oh, I figure we're like in their bedroom talking to him at this point.
Yeah,
It
we're in
should
the
be okay.
we hid in the closet.
Yeah. I feel like it can't get like we're kind of in it already, so might as well.
Yeah.
We'll just say. So, Danny's in the library and Viola's poisoning Josiah. The only part of this story that I'm not fully understanding is why is Jordan still living in the castle? Did you know about this? She's the one that she's been helping us as well.
The king and the queen look at each other a little nervously, and then the queen says, when we figured everything out about Josiah, we were very worried that someone was going to come for our only other heir. And so to protect her, we told her that she should try to keep a low profile and basically just live in the kingdom as just a normal person until things cool off. But she has been trying to help us by having Danny send us to you guys. So she's been in and out of the castle, but nobody else knows about that.
Next steps. We gotta get Viola into scary torture office.
So you would know that Viola spends her days in Josiah's room, which is like down the hall.
Across the hallway.
Yeah. So that's where she would be right now.
Okay, Sam, I'm seeing two immediate options. One, we somehow convince Viola to come into, not just come into the king and queen's bedroom, but to also go into this closet. Or we go in, we jump her, and just like forcefully bring her into the closet.
Hmm. I feel like starting talking is easier.
Then like planning on if something goes wrong, just bringing into action.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm. Or there's too many options, too many things. Because we could ask them like, hey, you got any invisibility?
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was trying to figure out some kind of way to segue into asking them for money slash cool magic things, but it hadn't come up yet.
I was thinking like just invisibility, get in, and then we don't even have to talk. We could just jump.
Kyrie
Yeah,
does. Kyrie does have pass without trace.
yeah.
So that's
What'd
a
you say?
plus. Kyrie has pass without trace, which
Hmm.
is a +10 to stealth.
Oh, that's great. I've rolled horribly on stealth this whole campaign. Um,
Well, I mean, I feel like if we're gonna stealth in, well, I guess just like stealthing in to the room without her noticing us, like that's all gonna happen so quickly that I feel like at the same time we could just like kick down the door and run in without bothering with the invisibility or anything, and it would just kind of achieve the same surprising effect.
True.
do we think she's the bad guy, or are we still on the fence?
I think so, because
Okay.
why, like, they do have this huge stockpile of the cure, and the explanation of Jordan makes sense, and everything just sort of fits. And like uh Viola did tell us like, hey, there's something special at this house, like go to get the cure, and then it was a bunch of spiders that tried to kill us. So that's a bit of a red flag. But then at the same time, I don't feel like, because she might not have known, and there's other like details. So that's, I'm not like 100% on it, but I'm definitely more leaning towards the king and the queen are the good guys.
I'm done. I feel like you and I have not been the best at trying to persuade people, so I think jumping might just be our better option.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
So
I'm
what do you guys?
completely like blanking on what I should say next, but
Okay. What are you guys gonna do then? Are you gonna plan on jumping her, or are you gonna plan on trying to ask?
yeah, I think we should just go in guns blazing and yeah, either knock her out or like just subdue her in some way.
Fair, fair.
Yeah,
Right? We'll just tell
three of us,
the
right?
yeah, there is.
Okay.
And just I'll just tell the king and the queen is just do you want us to just go across the hallway and get her right now?
Yeah, I think that would be. If you feel prepared for that, then yes.
Do you have like I don't know, like a tranquilizer or something? Do you have anything that could aid us in getting her?
I think that the best that we could do would be to giving you some potions. I think that would be the only way.
Well, we will take whatever you are offering.
So, you see the queen goes to like a dresser drawer, and she pulls out 3 potions and hands them to you guys. And these are potions of heroism. So you so when you once you take it, you are under the effects of a bless spell, so you get an extra D4 per roll, and you
Okay.
also gain 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Both of us. Ooh, still not at max health, so that's nice. Oh.
Okay. So I would like to just drink my potion right now.
Okay.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Oh yeah, I'll do that now.
All right.
You said, oh gosh, wait a minute. 10 temp?
Yes, 10 temp. My cat is scratching at the door. You're not turning my PC off this time, okay, Finn?
All right. I think
So,
once we get our potions in and everything, we should head off across the doorway. We don't or head off across the hallway. We don't really need to be stealthy anymore because like I mean the king and queen know we're in the palace, so like
Yeah.
we don't have to really worry about guards. So yeah, let's just waltz on over there.
Do you guys
do we
just
have,
like. Go ahead. Sorry, Sam, what were you saying?
do we ask the king and, no, you're good. My connection's like fuzzy, so. Do we ask the king and queen to go into a various room, or do we just want them to hang out?
Well,
I
it's.
don't think it'll matter if they're in here. Because like if we go in and grab her, it's not really gonna matter that much if
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
All
Right.
So,
Was the door unlocked?
yeah, the door's unlocked. It's closed. So,
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go across the hallway, throw the door open, and just jump on her. I've got some rope on my explorer's pack,
okay.
so I will have my rope at the ready to tie her up. So Sam, I think you should jump on her. And well, I guess Kyrie's here too. Sam and Kyrie both can jump on her,
Okay.
and then I can come and tie her up.
So, can I get you two plus Kyrie to roll initiative? And you guys will get a surprise round.
Gotcha. Ooh. Oh wait, I get advantage on initiative. Ha ha ha.
And you get a d4 for you're blessed as well.
And I get a D4.
So I'm pushing. Which buttons? Am I pushing buttons?
Yes, you are going to be pushing the initiative button,
Yes.
which is right next to your armor class. And then
Yep.
as well, you're going to go down to the left-hand corner to where that D20 is.
Yep.
Click that, and then and then click the D4.
Cool. And add those two together?
Yes.
A resounding 5.
5, okay.
I got 10.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Kyrie got a 10 as well. What's your dex?
Oh, I forgot I got a dex. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I got 14.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Poplin, Kyrie, Elena. Okay. So, do you guys, what's your entrance look like?
I will swing the door open really fast and stand out of the way for Kyrie and Elena to just sort of sprint in and do their thing.
Okay. Are you just sending your turn down the pipeline? Because you do go first.
Ooh, okay. Well, I should probably do something then. You're so right.
Shoot her in the foot.
I mean, I can shoot her. I get. Well, no, because I've got all my rope out and stuff. Okay, Sam, you said you're not at full HP, right?
No.
Okay.
But I have all the
I'll
tabs.
cast. Yeah. All. So, what's your like? What HP are you at, and what's your max HP?
I'm at 18 out of 21. 21 being my normal max.
Yeah, 21. Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna just cure wounds myself then, because no, because you're the one going in. I am gonna cure wounds, Elena. I lied. Is Kyrie at full health?
Yes, Kyrie is.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll cure wounds, Elena, for 6 whole HP, but that gets you to max. So, yippee! And then that'll be my surprise turn, and then I'll open the door.
Okay, sounds good. So Kyrie goes after you, and you open the door after you cure Elena, and as the door gets opened, you see Josiah laying on his bed with Viola standing above, and she's like startled that you came in so aggressively, but not like super confused because she knows who you guys are. But you can tell is not expecting to be immediately attacked.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's good.
yeah. So Kyrie casts Ice Knife on and she tries to hit Viola for that hits. So That is 9 damage to Viola.
Nice.
And now it is Elena's turn.
Can I go in? And I guess I'll just first whack her with my staff.
Okay, you can roll to hit.
Six.
I mean, that doesn't hit. Even if you were to add bless, that wouldn't hit.
Okay. But then I get a bonus action.
Okay.
I'll just do an unarmed strike. That hit.
All right.
15.
Add your bless.
Does it add it automatically?
No, it does not.
Lots of bucks. 18 total.
18 hits. How much damage do you do?
5.
5 damage. All right. So you can tell that she is very, very confused. So I'm gonna roll her initiative now, but she rolled above Poplin, so she will actually start. I was not expecting that. She is she looks very confused, and she points her palm towards Elena, and she casts command. And so Elena, I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
With the D4, cause bless, don't forget.
So many buttons. 14?
Oh, you save, but you barely save. So you look at her as she reaches her hand out and she tries to command you to stop. And you feel in your bones that you're like, no, I can't listen to her. And so you wave that off. Poplin, it is your turn.
Okay. I would like to sort of run into the room and make an attempt to grapple Viola with the rope.
Okay, go ahead. You just rolled a hit. She's gonna roll dexterity to dodge, and whoever gets higher.
Okay. Am I rolling to hit with dexterity or with strength?
Roll with dexterity.
Okay. That's lame. And then do I get the D4 on this?
You do.
Okay. Okay. That's 8. Cause no proficiency bonus.
She rolled a 10, so you barely didn't get her.
Okay.
But you are like right up on her. Unless you use your movement to move.
Yeah, I can't really there's not much I can do with a bonus action because I have a negative modifier in strength, so like a unarmed strike I don't think does anything.
Fair.
So I'll see if I can. Oh, hold on a second. Because I can Hunter's Mark her.
Oh, perfect.
Which I believe
Yeah, because I cure wounds and then Hunter's Mark. But I forget exactly what that does. Okay, so okay. So yeah, I'll just bonus action. Yeah, why not? I'll bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay, sounds good. It is now Kyrie's turn, and she is going to cast poison spray onto Elena.
Wait, huh?
Not Elena.
Me?
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Okay,
Viola.
I got
I
so
was
concerned for a second.
I was looking at
I was like, "Oh
Elena's
God,
name.
what's going on?"
So that makes Viola has to make a Constitution saving throw, which she succeeds. So nothing happens.
Uh,
um, and let's see what bonus actions does she get. None. She doesn't have any bonus actions that would work. That would make any sense. So it is now Elena's turn.
I'm just gonna keep whacking her.
Okay.
Or attempting to. Oh God. It's 19.
19 hits.
Woo. 6.
6.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
So I know we're trying to capture her. If I keep hitting her, are we gonna kill her because the intention is to just capture her?
so if I'm not mistaken, we can like quote unquote not like kill her, but get her to 0 hit points, and then I have a healing potion, so we can while she's unconscious, I can tie her up and then give her a little sippy sip before she does her death saves,
Okay,
and then yeah.
that's the case. I'm gonna unarmed strike again.
Okay.
Keep going, I guess. Uh, does 13 or do I need to add? See if I can add enough.
Um.
Say again?
Y- uh. Even with the D4, you wouldn't be able to hit her.
Okay.
So it is now her turn, and she is going to cast magic weapon onto her. What weapon did I give her? Onto her quarterstaff. And she is going to go for Elena. Elena does a 15 hit.
Yes.
Okay, she does 5 damage to you.
Okay.
And then she will go again because she has 2 attacks.
Uh,
And she will turn towards Poplin and try to hit him.
she doesn't have to.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
That will be 7 damage.
Okay.
I was like looking at any like defense I have, and I just don't have it for non-missile attacks.
And that will be Poplin's turn.
Okay. So I again will I'll just action to try and grapple her with the rope again.
Okay.
And that is ooh, that's a 23.
Okay, yeah, you've grappled her.
Sweet. And then I don't know, what can I do with a bonus action in this position? Can I just start like tying the can I
Yeah, you could give me a
that's something I
bonus
can
action.
do with a bonus action?
You can bonus action sleight of hand.
Okay. And start trying to tie the rope.
Yeah.
That is a modified 20.
Okay. Yeah, she seems pretty stuck in there.
Sweet. And that is my turn.
Okay. Kyrie is going to she's just gonna like look at you and ask what should she do?
I'll just yell grab her. Just grab her. Keep her from moving so I can tie the rope.
Okay, she will cast Entangle on her.
Ooh.
So Viola will have to do a strength saving throw, which she does not make. So Viola is entangled in weeds that start to grow from the ground.
Awesome.
And now it is Elena's turn.
What should I be trying to do?
Like, just either. I mean, you can keep beating up on her if you want. It will achieve the same goal. But, yeah, right now we're just trying to restrain her. Honestly, it might be a better idea to keep beating her up, because then
Okay.
she'll get knocked out and we won't have to like be afraid of her anymore.
Okay. I'll go again with my staff.
Okay.
40 staff.
You get advantage because she is grappled.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
3. No, sorry, 5.
5?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to do your unarmed strike?
Yep. This one also advantage?
Yes.
Even the bonus?
Correct.
Cool.
Because you're just hitting someone who's tied up on the ground.
Love it. Ends up being a 20.
That hits.
Another 5.
Okay. it is her turn, so she will use her turn to try and get out of the entangle spell. So she managed to break free from the entangle spell, but she is still tied up with the rope.
Cool.
Poplin, it is your turn.
I would like to just keep trying to tie the rope up even more.
Okay, give me another sleight of hand check.
Alrighty. That's just an 8.
Okay, you don't make any like big progress here.
Yeah. And then can I do it twice, just like as action, bonus action?
Yeah.
Cool. And then the next one is 11.
Okay. You managed to like tie another knot. She is even more contained now.
Cool.
Kyrie will cast. Well, let's see. Kyrie will also just get down and try and sleight of hand to help you. The first try doesn't make any progress, and second try doesn't make any progress. Wow, she rolled a 5 and a 6.
Sweet.
Elena, it is your turn.
Gonna keep hitting her, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. 18?
18 hits.
Ooh. 3?
Okay.
And if she's not down, I'll unarmed strike again.
Okay, go ahead.
Another 18.
Okay, that hits.
And another 3. That's kind of weird.
Weird, that is weird. Okay, Viola. Let's see. Viola is going to look at Poplin, and Poplin, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and I assume it's against a spell.
Yes.
Because gnomes get advantage on things against spells. You said wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
Okay, she looks at you and she says, untie, untie. What do you do?
I don't. I continue tying.
Go ahead, Poplin.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. I'm gonna continue tying. Alright, sleight of hand. It's a 19.
Okay, you, like, she is very, very much tied up. You think that, like, that she can't get out of this without, like, a knife.
Okay. I'm gonna, is there like a washcloth or something in the immediate vicinity that I can grab and use as like a gag so she can't say spells at us anymore?
Yeah, absolutely. You're in a sick person's room. There's definitely washcloths all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay. Can you just roll a d20 for me?
Yep. 4.
Okay. Yeah, she's gagged.
Okay. Now we gotta pick her up and haul her to the other room. I think that everyone except for me should do that because I'm short and not strong.
Okay, so you guys are effectively out of initiative. Kyrie and Elena can give like a group strength check to pick her up. And I'm gonna have you both rolling straight because she will be trying to like. You would effectively give each other advantage by helping, but she's gonna be wiggling around, giving disadvantage, so you'll be rolling straight. So it's just it's you can either do athletics or just strength depending on what you prefer.
Athletics. I had to like read around a bit. Ends up 20.
Okay, Kyrie got a 14, so you two are able to pick her up and get her to, like out of Josiah's room and into the hallway. So I'm gonna have you guys roll again to see how far you get without dropping her, essentially.
Could I provide the help action to one of them by casting minor illusion and perhaps making a strange creature appear sitting on Viola's chest to like just distract her for a minute from thrashing around?
I want to say yes, but absolutely not.
Okay.
Okay,
got a 12.
Imagine you're getting kidnapped and you suddenly there's this strange creature on your chest. Are you gonna calm down for a second?
I guess that's a good point. Yeah, you just start panicking more. That's fair. Okay, I didn't think about that.
Okay, what did you say you got, Sam?
12.
Okay. Did you roll with your d4?
No, let me do that. I hadn't on the last one either. 15.
Okay. She got a 17, so you guys make it into the king and queen's room, and when she sees the king and queen are in there, she is like screaming, like yelling something but you can't make it out because she's gagged, but she is very, very upset. And
I'm gonna just walk over and open the scary room door and just like hold it open.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have you guys roll one more time.
15. I can also add. Yeah, 16.
18. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna sneeze.
I have like a bad feeling, anyways.
You guys kind of like throw her into the room. Do you throw her into the room or do you walk into the room with her?
I don't want to go into the room that only has one way in, one way out.
Okay. You throw her into the room, and then what do you do?
Door.
You close the door?
Yep.
Okay. You close the door, and the king and the queen are looking very thankful at you guys. To give some perspective, a round of D&D lasts approximately 6 seconds. So you guys left, it came back, and it had only been about a minute.
Those questions.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
I would love to recall how long it took us to take down that guard that first time. Like, that took ages.
Yeah, entirely too long.
So they look at you, and they say, thank you, we're very much appreciative of this.
What happens now?
Now we distribute this vaccine to all of the residents of our town, and we cure our son and your friend. And our daughter can come home.
Well, also, while we're here, why did you get rid of magic?
We Poplin, give me a history check.
Okay. Oh my lord. 7.
Kyrie will give you the help action.
Awesome.
Can I do anything?
You could give a
Working in an
history
antique
check.
shop?
Yeah, you can give a history check as
Oh
well.
wait, and I can D4,
And
so
you
I can get a
D4.
whole 11, maybe.
Oh.
Just kidding. It's a 9,
I also got a 9.
and my advantage roll was a 1. So
Okay, so with a 9, you guys think about what the king and the queen said about Viola and her history, and putting together years of working in a library and years of working in an antique shop, you guys know that a lot of kingdoms have fallen due to disease. And you also were told that Viola kind of goes from kingdom to kingdom trying to help, but has done nothing but hurt those kingdoms. And so you think that with a 9, you think that has something to do with it.
okay.
The king and the queen look at you, and they say, "We were scared, is all. We figured that this disease that got our son was magical, and so if we get rid of all magic, it won't be able to happen to anyone else. But then we figured out it wasn't a disease at all, and by then it was too late to change anything."
How long has
Wait, okay. Who Who got Danny working at the library? That was Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So, did you have anything to do with getting your librarian here? Or is that just Jordan?
Um, Jordan let us know that she found someone who would be a good librarian / someone who would help us with our health concerns. We didn't know that that was your friend, no, but we did know that it was a good man.
Well, now that Viola's gone, or I guess dealt with, you can go see your son.
They smile and say, "We would, we would like that very much. We would also very much like to see our daughter and our son in the same room."
I think that can happen very soon.
They smile at you, and then the king, as they start to walk towards Josiah's room, um, the king turns to you and says, Danny should be finishing up in the library in the castle if you would like to speak to him.
I would like to go to the library then.
Okay. Sam, are you following along?
Yeah, I'll go along.
Okay. So the three of you just walk to the library like normal. You don't have to worry about hiding or stealthing or taking a really weird route. You could just
Like going through the walls.
going through the walls.
Walls.
You could just take the stairs to the library.
Like normal people.
So, you enter the library and you see that Danny is sitting at the table that had all those books on it before, is sitting there with his head in a book, seemingly has fallen asleep reading.
I'll just walk up and sort of like tap him on his shoulder to wake him up.
He jostles up and then looks at you and doesn't quite know what to say until he finally lands on, "Is it over?"
We can go back home now.
He smiles and stands up and hugs you.
Big hug.
We should go find Jordan. I think there's some people that would like to see her.
Yes, I think that she's probably just in the room that she's been staying in.
Forget, how do we get there? Is like a painting downstairs or something?
Yeah, there's a painting by the kitchen.
Okay.
Where's Taryn? Right? It was Taryn?
Taryn is in the is in another hidden room, which is nearby. Called the one that was titled War Room in the map.
Okay, and I have a cure, or at least just like a dose of the cure,
Yes, you do.
so we can go give that to her, and then hopefully find Jordan and tell her that everything's wrapped up, everything's over.
Yeah. So, you guys. Do you guys go to Jordan first or Taryn first?
I guess Jordan first.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Taryn's dying, so we should probably go to Taryn first, actually.
I think Taryn.
Okay. You guys make your way to Taryn, and you give her the vaccine, and she doesn't like immediately get better, but you can tell that she's like breathing
It's
easier.
doing its job.
It's doing its job. And Kyrie sits down next to Taryn and just stays there while you guys go to Jordan. She decides to stay with her best friend. So you guys walk across the courtyard into the panic room, and you see Jordan is sitting on her makeshift bed, and when the door opens, you can tell that she's not used to people entering this room, and so when the door opens, she like lifts a crossbow that's sitting next to her, sees that it's you guys, and then sets it down.
It's all over. We did it. You can go back inside now.
Wait, what do you mean it's all over? My brother.
Yeah, Viola, his nurse was apparently poisoning him, and then we took care of her, and you can go see your parents.
I'm not in danger anymore?
No,
She smiles and just runs back towards the castle.
Elena, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I think my dad's at Taryn's house.
That is true. That is true.
I also would have hoped by now we would have made it back.
That is also true.
I think my house is on the way, so I can just swing by my house first. Or do we want to go see the whole family reunited?
Ooh, we should go see the whole family reunited because they might give us treasures and wealth beyond our wildest imagination.
Yeah, you guys can follow along.
Yeah, let's go along.
You follow behind. Jordan is running, so she gets there before you guys do. And when you walk in, you see the whole family just like hugging and crying out of happiness on Josiah's bed. And they're just so happy that this is all over now. So they look up and they see you, and you can see that Josiah is like, he mouths a thank you to you guys as everybody's just smiling. And the king gets up and says, why don't you guys come back here tomorrow for your reward?
You got it.
And I would like to just sort of extend my hand to Elena and be like,
It's been a pleasure working with you, my friend.
that felt so awkward to say out loud and sounded a lot better in my head, but whatever, it's fine.
Like
And
around
then I
the
would
corner
like
from each
to
other.
and then I would like to go back to the library, retrieve Danny, and go back to our own library.
Yes, you.
So many bookstores.
So many books. So you retrieve Danny, and you guys walk towards your guys' library together. And he says that he's sorry that he didn't get you involved sooner, but he didn't really know what he signed himself up for until it was very serious.
Yeah. I'll just tell him that it's okay and that it was a strange situation and I'm just happy it's over now.
He agrees.
And now we're good in good favor with the royal family, so we don't have to be as secretive about our little underground training bunker.
True. So, Elena, do you go to Kyrie's house first to retrieve your dad, or do you just go home?
What time of day is it?
It's afternoon.
I'm gonna swing by the antique shop and make sure it's locked. I'm not gonna work the rest of the day.
Okay. Yeah, you swing by and it's locked. There's nothing is unchanged.
I would love to know why stuff had been moved, because it was, if I remember correctly, but that's okay. Um, I think I'll check at home first.
Okay. So you walk through the town square and you head to your house. When you get inside, your dad had managed to get his way home already. He is just like sitting at the kitchen table with his head in his hands, looking ashamed.
Can I just go across the street to Sailors?
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
You.
Honestly, dude did not deserve your attention.
So fair. She is home and is just chilling in her bedroom when you knock on the door. And she's like, "Oh, your antiquing adventure ended early. How was that?"
One second. I've got to find. Where did that go? Can I just abbreviated version, whole story? I just want to tell all of it.
Okay.
But I don't remember all of it, so we're just gonna. Here's the story.
She is baffled by all of it and is like, wait, so Jordan's real and the nanny was bad and there was a gnome? Okay.
Yeah, it was a wild couple days. Or
Yeah.
however long it was.
It was just a couple days, yeah.
Couple days, wild couple days.
Yeah, that sounds like a wild couple days. So the next day comes and you see something that you have never seen before. You see that the gate to the castle is open and that people are allowed to like mingle between the town and the castle. You see that the whole royal family is just walking around the town and is shaking hands and reintroducing themselves to the town that they are in charge of.
I would like to try and find Elena and Kyrie in the crowd of people, assuming I can find either of them. And yeah, I would like to find both of them ideally, or just whoever's there.
You can find them both fairly easily. They are not trying to hide or anything.
Yeah. And then I think the group of us together should go find the king and queen, or just whichever one of them, preferably the king, since he's the one that said come back for your reward. But
Yeah, you guys can you guys go and find the king and you walk up to him and he is beaming. He extends his hand out to all of you. He says thank you 1,000 times. And he then reaches into his pocket and hands you each a bag inside having a gold, in each bag is a gold ring and 1,000 gold pieces. And he says, there's nothing I can give you to make up for what you've done for me. So if there's anything that you guys ever need, know that my family is here to help.
I'm just gonna kind of bow at them and then head back to work.
Fair.
Yeah, honestly. Maybe I'll upgrade the antique shop locks. And my window locks. How did people get in my house?
That is true. People did get into your guys' houses. So is there anything that you guys want to do before we wrap up?
I think Poplin wants to go back to the library and just hang all of his equipment and stuff back up, organize the little basement area, and then just post back up at the front desk of the library and hang out. Have a nice, happy little ending.
As you do that, Danny joins you and is just very happy to have things back to normal. what about you, Elena? What do you want to be doing?
Like this is potentially opening up cans of worms. I know you've thrown things in for potentially future post semester stuff, but there was a picture in that house. Or there's something in the house. I can't remember what it was, but I feel like
Oh my god, we were supposed to let the spider out.
I forgot about it too. We should go do
We
that.
gotta go let the spider out. Okay, yeah. I'm
Can I
gonna
bring
get
Taylor
okay.
along just for fun?
Yeah, you could so bring Sailor along for fun.
Okay. I introduced. I assume we're going together. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
introduced Poplin. Are you bringing Danny?
I'll bring Danny. Yeah.
Okay, we introduce everybody. Whatever.
Before I leave, I want to see, are there like I guess probably not at the library, but I would like to go by my house or wherever there would be some kind of tool so I can get a hammer or something to try and pry like wall pieces off.
Yeah, you you have you I would say you have most of that stuff that you would need at the library just
Oh
because
yeah, because of the basement deal.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But you could bring your tool belt.
Cool.
So you guys manage to you get to that house and you guys are starting to tear walls apart as you're making jokes with your best friends, and as you're doing so, um, Sam, uh, Elena pulls out that photo from earlier and is just looking at it again until Sailor looks over her shoulder and goes, that baby looks a lot like you."
Oh wow.
Remind me, what was the picture? I cannot find it. I know I wrote it down, but I can't find it.
It was a picture of a um, elven lady holding a baby.
I guess I just kind of nod. I'm like, it kind of does.
Whoa.
So you guys let the very nice spider climb over the wall and go back into the forest where she belongs.
I hope they didn't need that anymore.
And then, Elena, what else would you like to do?
Part of me is like, okay, do I go ask Dad about it? But also, I don't want to talk to him. Do I plan to go over the wall? Do I go ask the king and queen, like, hey, what's over the wall? Can I go?
Mhm.
What are you thinking?
Was the rule that we couldn't go over the wall, or is it kind of like an unspoken rule?
It so you the wall was put up mainly to protect the people who live here from like the outside world, but now that the big problem has been dealt with, you don't really see a point in the wall anymore. It's probably you think it could probably be taken down.
I want to go ask the king and queen about it. Hey, can we take this down? I kind of say that to everyone I'm with to see if they want to join me.
Sailor will 100% walk with you to the king and the queen to figure out what the heck's going on with this wall. And you ask, and he says, well, we do want to tear it down, but we do want to know what is going on out there before we do so, in case we made the wrong decision. So we were thinking maybe we should send a group of people out to see what the world is like and report back to us. Do you happen to know anybody who might be interested in that?
I'd go.
Yeah, we can.
I don't know who's.
What were you saying?
I was just gonna say I'm not one to volunteer other people.
Well,
Poplin will go.
maybe you ask your friends and see if they would be interested.
Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna go ask them.
Okay. You ask Kyrie and Taryn, and they both thank you for asking but decline the offer of leaving. Taryn almost died, and so they want to just stay here for a little bit. But you walk into the library, and Poplin is sitting at the front desk.
Hello. I was just talking to the king and queen about the wall and the necessity of it, and they want to put together a team of people to go see what's out, what's changed, what's out and about. Would you like to join me?
Hey, Danny! Danny, do you want to go outside the wall and chat?
Yeah, we can go outside the wall.
Okay. You.
You were cutting in and out for me. I'm not sure what you said.
Ooh, my bad. I said yes.
Okay, cool. Great. I don't know when we leave or what we need.
So
It's okay.
the sun sets over the kingdom as the. Do you invite Sailor along?
Can I?
Yeah,
I'd like to.
yeah. So the sun sets over the kingdom as the four of you start planning to embark on another quest. And that is the end of the Real D&D Podcast Campaign 3. Thank you everybody for listening. It has been an honor to DM these 3 wonderful campaigns, and I hope the Real D&D Podcast sticks around. I am graduating though, so who knows what happens. But bye everyone. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.